Webinar ads alone are not enough to grow an online business anymore, but that doesn't mean you're doomed to fail. Stick with me for less than 10 minutes, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can add a super simple email marketing strategy to your existing webinar funnel so that you can essentially reach your six-figure goals despite rising ad costs. And if you're struggling to write those emails in the first place, I would love to gift you my free email writing training free of charge. If you're new here, my name is Charlène Bouteille. I'm your favorite email marketing strategist with one actionable strategy in every single video I post. So let's get into the email marketing strategy that you can implement to your existing webinar funnel if you want to reach yearly six-figure profit goals. So ads are more expensive than they have been on Facebook ever. A single click can usually cost you over $3. So when cost per clicks were lower, it was really easy to make a profit directly from your ads. So you could create a webinar, sell your high-end program on that webinar, and then if you'd really dialed in your messaging well, you can make enough sales not only to cover your ad spend, but even to make a profit. Sometimes people would make two or even three times the amount they would spend on the ads. So because of this, there was no real need to follow up with your brand new subscribers via email. All you needed was an evergreen ad campaign and a proven webinar, and you could run that on autopilot. But more and more people started using this strategy because it works so well. And so as a result, ad costs went up. Now, instead of making profit from webinar ads, people started making a loss. So people who had their messaging and their offer really dialed in can maybe break even or make a small profit, which is great. If you're able to acquire clients at a break-in level or at a small profit, you're really in a really good place. But getting to that point is really difficult and it's really rare. So everything in your funnel, in order for you to get to that point, has to really convert at a high percentage just to break even. And that is why webinar ads on their own are not enough to run an online business as a service provider or as a course creator, because everyone who signed up for your webinar but didn't convert yet, those people are a gold mine that you need to tap into. They are all people who have actually showed the interest. So they've raised their hand. They're saying like, the outcome that you're describing for them, hey, I want that. So they're interested in what you have to offer. But in order to make a positive return from your ads, you need to build a positive relationship with these people over time. So most of them won't buy from your webinar. That's okay. We know this. But even though some of them may buy, it won't be enough to make a profit most of the time. But over time, they will learn to like you and to trust you if you start emailing them consistently and frequently enough. Every email that you send is a new touch point that gets them closer to buying from you. One day they will be ready, and you will be there with a new email that provides them a new opportunity to take an offer from you. And that is what happens when you implement frequent emailing in your strategy. At least 3 times a week is what I recommend, and up to once a day. So let's do the math on this. So let's say you spend $1,000 a month on ads. So this is per month, okay? And you are running this to a webinar funnel or a 5-day challenge funnel, something like that. So that is $12K per year, right? Okay, so let's say you want to make $100K per year after the cost of ads. So that means you need to make $112K. So then you would make $100K in profits. And let's say you have a service that costs, a service or a program that costs, so your program is $2,000, let's say. So in order to reach this goal, you would need to make 56 sales. Okay, so when you think about it, that is 4 to 5 sales a month. It's not that many when you think about it. So let's say that with your 12 grand on ads, 12 grand, 1 grand on ads per month, you're getting $8 leads. Let's say you're getting $8 leads for a webinar, which is pretty typical. it's really common for webinars to get a higher cost per lead like this. So this means you will get every month 125 new subscribers. Great. So if you convert 1% or less right away from your webinar, that's already one sale. So you would make 12 sales per year, one sale per month, 12 sales per year. You still have 45 sales to go to meet your goal. So just from this, we are at 12 sales. But you need to make 56 sales, okay? But over the course of an entire year, you will get 1,500 subscribers. That is 125 times 12. Now, of course, some people will unsubscribe as you go through, but in total, though, that's how many people will pass through your ecosystem if you keep hitting the KPIs of $8 per lead, okay? So after 1 year of consistently emailing them, many more will be ready to buy. These people aren't just brand new to your audience, except maybe the last 125 people who have only been on your list for that last month. So it is really not uncommon to see a conversion rate of 3 to 4% over the course of a year for a program of this cost. And actually, this is kind of on the lower end if you're emailing consistently. When I say consistently, I mean between 3 to 5 times a week at least. So on the low end, let's say that you convert 3% of that entire audience throughout the course of 1 year. So we're thinking long term here. So with the 12 sales that you have, that would make a total of 57 sales, because 3% of 1,500 is it's 45. So that in total you get 57 sales. 57 sales, that is 114K in revenue minus the 12K in ad spend. You are at a profit of 102K. And there you have it. That's how you're able to achieve that goal. But for that to work, you really need to nurture those subscribers over the long term, because they're not all ready to buy yet, but you need to keep emailing them consistently with emails that they actually enjoy reading. Otherwise, they won't keep reading them and they won't be seeing your offers anymore. Because if they don't like your emails, if they unsubscribe, if they leave your emails just unopened in the inbox, you won't get a chance to get them to see your offers for free. You could always retarget them with ads, but that is an additional cost that you need to take into consideration. So if you need help and if you're struggling to write those emails, the types of emails that people actually want to read and enjoy reading, I would love to gift you my free email writing training, free of charge. Just drop me a line below and I'll personally reach out